Guys, everything's programmed. Everything. My laptop's programmed, my camera's programmed, my phone is programmed. We are programmed as human beings to only find peace in the remembrance of Allah. Our hearts yearn for the remembrance of Allah. What happens is when we start to get that emptiness and try to fill it up with a girlfriend or a boyfriend, what happens is we make that person or that person our happiness. And once we do that and that person lets us down and goes or cheats on us or betrays us or does whatever and goes, our happiness leaves with them. When we put our happiness into a car and we end up being bored of that car, our happiness fades away the way our desire fades away from that car. When we put our happiness into materialistic things and houses and whatever it may be, and we get bored, why? Because the heart is yearning for Allah. You are giving it the wrong food. You are giving it materialistic things, it's rejecting it. Cars, it doesn't want it. Partner, whatever it may, it doesn't want it. Whatever you give it, it doesn't want it. Drugs, it doesn't want it. Alcohol, it doesn't want it. What does it want? Wallahi, billahi, I'm telling you, hearts will only find peace in the remembrance of your Lord. Wallahi, this is a law. A law set out by Allah. Just as there is a law, by me dropping these keys, it's going to drop. This is a physical law that Allah has put in place. It's a physical law that Allah has put in place. Just the same way, there's a metaphysical law which we cannot see with our eyes, is that our hearts only find peace in the remembrance of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Before I start, I want to praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, the most just. All praises, glory and gratitude belong to Him. Now, as you guys know, Fouseytube took a break from YouTube. He's recently, today, done another video explaining why he left YouTube. And I thought, you know what, I can do a video based on it and send a message to him. But let's watch the video together, react to it, and derive some lessons from it, which maybe brother Fouseytube can benefit from as well as all of us. And you can send the video to me at the end, inshallah, if you find it beneficial. So let's get straight into it. Let's get cracking, inshallah.
I recently texted a friend and I said, yo, I'm high again right now, but I'm scared because I'm realizing that I'm smoking again and I'm drinking again. And this time I feel that I'm doing it because it's out of depression and out of a low point in my life that I'm in. So the actions that I'm doing every day and the feelings that I'm feeling are feelings of depression.
Two things he mentions, and he's right. People usually drink alcohol, drugs, etc. Based on just wanting to live life to the full. This is what they claim. Like, you know, the false understanding of believing that this is what life is about, clubbing, partying, zina, whatever it may be. So that's one path usually people take. The other path is when you go through depression, right? Now you're going through madness, whatever it may be. So you start off life by partying, drinking alcohol, doing whatever you want, etc. Then what happens is that routine, once you do that and you realize that this is not happiness, this is not bringing me happiness, I still feel this emptiness inside me, what happens is you start to decline and go into depression. And when you go into depression, now you're not drinking alcohol and doing drugs and committing zina because it's fun. You're doing it because now you're in a state of depression, and that's the norm that you know, and that's the only thing that you know that you can turn to. So I think this is what he's talking about, which is true.
And I said, to be honest, I never knew I was in it until I was out of it. This time I'm able to recognize that I'm in it. And it showed me that you usually don't recognize how low of a point you're at until you get out of the situation. Because then you're able to look back and be like, damn, I was there and now I'm here. And you're able to appreciate the current position that you are in life. A couple of months ago, I quit. Like, it's not like, oh, I thought I quit, or oh, I was confused, or oh, I was going through this and that. Nah, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest to you guys. I can't keep letting myself down. I can't keep letting them down. I can't keep letting the people around me down. And I 100% and wholeheartedly decided to quit. I, called my mom and dad and I told them, hey, I don't want you to be scared for me. I don't know what my life has in store for me right now. But in terms of what I'm doing in my life, I don't know anymore. But at that point in time, I wasn't there. emotionally, spiritually, mentally, nothing of me was here anymore. I had lost my why. You know, we all have a why as to why we do what we do. And the why should be your driving force through anything you do in your life. It should be why you wake up in the morning, why you grind every day, why you make sacrifices. Your why is, you know, your reason, your purpose. And I no longer had a purpose. And I no longer had a reason to justify why I do what I do and why I put myself into the situations that I put myself in.
Okay. He's saying that he lost his why. Why am I doing this? Now, obviously, I don't know that the reason why he would do certain things, whatever it may be. But in life, generally, when we do things, we really need to ask the question why, because it's really crucial. It's really crucial. Why am I doing what I'm doing? And this is a question a lot of us ask. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing YouTube videos? What is it for? Why do I behave like this? Why do I do this? So a lot of the times, when we don't find that why, the purpose, we get lost, you know, because now, and the message I want to derive from this is the fitrah, the innate disposition to find happiness only in the remembrance of Allah. This is the why that we should live for. Why am I doing it? I'm doing it for the sake of Allah. Everything, it should be for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As much as possible, our why should be connected to the one that we worship. And when we don't have that why, and we don't know that why, and we don't have that connection with that why, which I'm talking about is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we go into this hole where we are lost. Why am I doing it? Okay, fans, make them happy, this, that. Okay, but I'm making them happy, but I'm not happy. So, but okay, then I'm doing it for this reason. So whenever you do something other than for the sake of Allah, then you can't really find true happiness, because you might be doing it for the people to make them happy, for your family, etc., whatever it may be. Obviously, it's good to do it for your family as well, for the sake of Allah. But not finding that why is a big hole a lot of people fall into, and not knowing your purpose is another dilemma, because not knowing why am I here, where am I going, who's put me here, what's this all about? This whys, if they're not answered, and if you don't understand, okay, Allah's put me here, Allah wants me to do this, the reason because of that, and this is Jannah is my goal. Why? Okay, bang, 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 these are my goals. So then you're clear. But when you don't have that, you're lost. There's no light. So you're just basically like, imagine your eyes are closed and you're just looking for your way around. You get it? It's a bit like that. I think, maybe, I might be wrong.
Just everything around me started to not make sense. And I realized that, you know, as I went on, I mean, guys, I took 4 months off this year. And you would think that like I had this mental breakthrough and I had this like, you know, realization as to what I want to do. But I'm sitting here telling you guys, this has been a really, 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 really bad year. And I'm not talking about in the sense of, you know, family problems and this and that. I'm talking about in the sense of waking up every single day, going through the same actions, doing the same thing, expecting different results, but getting nothing. Waiting for answers, praying for answers, and nothing coming your way. And just not knowing what you're supposed to do in life. Waking up every morning just like, bro, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
When I watch Brother Fousey, it makes me think like the soul has been so deprived that it's on a brink of like breaking. Like I feel like the brother it just seems like his soul is starving. The fact they say when I wake up and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And it just makes it seem like, it reminds me of the verse in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly says, if you forget my remembrance, you'll have a depressed life. Now in no shape or form, I'm not saying that Fousey has completely forgotten the remembrance of Allah. I don't know, yeah? However, it's important to have that connection, because if we don't have that connection, then we, like I said to you before, we're lost. And this is really important, brothers and sisters. We don't forget to eat. If we don't eat, what happens to our body? We are weak. We can't do nothing. Why don't we look after our soul the way we look after our body? The way we look after ourselves. You know, I have to look nice, makeup, since I have to makeup, whatever it is. Hey, I need to look nice, my outer appearance, and feed my body, alhamdulillah, so my body is not complaining, etc. What about the soul? What about the soul? When we deprive the soul, what's going to happen? You deprive to a point where there's so breakdown. So this is really important as well, bro.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what my reason was, what my purpose was. I just felt empty. So every day, if you guys have been wondering where I've been, what have I been doing, what has Fousey been up to, I've been doing nothing. I've been doing nothing but spending time with myself, you know, trying to figure things out. But that's why I'm in the position now, recognizing that the thing that I was missing all along, and the thing that, you know, was, you know, I was yearning for more than anything, was love inside myself, identity within myself, recognizing who I am as a person, and knowing who I am as a person, and knowing that I'm worthy and valuable, and like love myself to that extent to be able to love others around me, and understand that anything that comes into my life I'm grateful for, and you know, I hold gratitude towards, and it's not something that I need or something I need excess of to fulfill my, you know, internal pit of endless, you know, dissatisfaction and unhappiness around me. And when I took my break, I was waiting for that breakthrough of, oh, rejuvenation, come back strong, come back happy, you know, you gotta motivate people, you can't be called this, you can't be called that. As I come to you broken, and I come to you more afraid than I have ever been in my entire life. And I come to you with more self-doubt than I've ever had in my entire life. And I come to you with more questions about my life and my future than I've ever had in my entire life. I come to you with anxiety. I come to you with, you know, uncertainty. I come to you with whatever fears you might think mingle through your head when you put your head down to sleep at night, when you're going to sleep and you can't get those thoughts out. I come to you in that form and letting you know that I'm going through that, and I'm going through that heavily right now. I can't promise you, you know, the best version of me right now. I can't promise you the version of me that you once knew or that you fell in love with. Like, you might not even recognize me as a person anymore. You might not like me as a person anymore.
The fact that he's justifying to the people that, look, you know, I'm going to be myself, I can't be how you think I am always, I usually am, etc. This is really key. I think he takes, and I understand as a YouTuber, like, negative hate comments get to you a bit more than positive comments. Positive comments, you're like, okay, hate comments get to you. He's basically more concerned about what people think of him. And he shouldn't care, he shouldn't give a damn about what anyone thinks about him. As long as he's true to himself and true to the one who created him, he shouldn't care who thinks what, you know? And obviously there's that little barrier, as we can see, that maybe he's going through some tests and trials, etc. That doesn't have that connection with Allah, maybe, I don't know, that might be the cause. But he shouldn't care. There's another problem that we all face, is that we try to please other people. The other people are not going to go in your grave.
And if I were going to introduce myself in my most authentic form, it would be me here looking at you right now, being able to tell you I'm going through so damn much, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I need you more than ever right now. When I used to use YouTube, before my happy place became the scariest place that I've ever known because of everything I allowed enter it, I used to be vulnerable, and I used to talk to you guys about what I'm going through.
See, when he says, this is where I need you, the cure is not Fousey needing his viewers. He needs his Lord. At this time, he really needs to, like, take that time out. I literally mean it. Like, I think Fousey's tried everything except, like, truly just saying, you know what, look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the cure. Just try that, Fousey. If you're watching this, please just take a break and try what Allah has prescribed. Try that. Wallahi, Allah's promise is true. Allah's promise is true. Try it. Build your connection with your Lord. Zone out. Go to Mecca. Go to the Kaaba. Stay there. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Stay there. Build that connection with your Lord. Have you tried that, brother? Please try this. Please, guys, once this video is finished, please send this to Brother Fousey. This is the key. You don't need them, those followers. You need your Lord.
And I used to talk about depression openly, and I used to talk about when my days weren't going good, and I used to talk about, you know, my stresses, and I used to talk about everything. But soon enough it became that wasn't the cool thing to do, and I got you know, chastised for it and criticized for it, hated on for it. So I had to, you know, good morning every morning, and I had to force myself to be happy, and I had to do all.
He had to put on act on, even though he was going through madness. Why? So people will judge him for this and that and whatever it may be, you know, and he had to put an act on. Why? For the people. The people would never make you happy. If you try to find your happiness within people or materialistic things, they would always let you down. Wallahi, they always let you down. When you do something in Islam, when we do something, we do it for the sake of Allah. I do good to you, not because I want good back. I do it for the sake of Allah. Because you know why? I know you will let me down somewhere or another. So I am doing this for the sake of Allah, not because I want something back from you. So doing things for the people is never going to bring you happiness. Never. Because they're always going to let you down. The one that will never let you down is the one who created you.
I need this more than ever right now, because I need an outlet to talk about whatever it may be going through my head, and I need to stop harnessing these emotions in these bottles, because I am living in fear every single day. Every single day that I chose to not pick up this camera, it's because I'm terrified. I'm terrified about what the world has to say about me. I'm terrified about how people perceive me. I'm terrified of people's opinions. I'm terrified about reading anything about myself.
The only thing that matters is your connection to your Lord and what you can do to please Him. Doesn't care what people think. What people think don't matter to you. Wallahi, that is true freedom. Because right now it seems like Brother Fouseytube, he's in these shackles of trying to please other people. That's sad. That's sad. Because that's not freedom. You are in invisible shackles trying to please other people, brother. And this is why maybe your depression is happening.
And like I said, I can't promise you guys content that's gonna entertain you. I can't promise you guys content that's gonna grab your attention, and I can't promise you guys that I'm going to be able to even be here every day, because I do not know. I don't know how many conversations I had with my mom where she would say, when are you posting again? I would be like, I'm trying, mama. And then 1 week would turn to 2, 2 would turn to 3, 3 would turn to 4, and I still couldn't find the strength or the courage to be able to pick up the camera and just talk. You know, I guess that's it, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for listening. I pray that I have the strength to pick up the camera tomorrow and just talk to it, no matter if it be good, bad, positive, negative, or anything. I just hope that I have the strength to be able to press record and upload and try to help myself and you right there who might be going through something on your own. Until next time.
I understand He wants to help people, etc. But you see, Allah says in the Quran, save yourself and your family members from the hellfire first. And a lot of people do this. You know, you're too busy trying to help other people. Look, if you're drowning, you need to help yourself first. You trying to help other people, you're both going to drown. Help yourself first. I just hope Brother Fouseytube, inshallah, may Allah make his affairs easy. He's got an amazing family, mashallah. Like I said before, Brother Fousey, if you're watching this, go to Mecca. Brother, go to Mecca. You've tried everything, brother, please try this. Try the way of your Lord once. Aki, please try this. Then come and say to me it didn't work. Try it and then say to me it didn't work. So guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you benefited. Share this with Brother Fouseytube, inshallah. Please, inshallah, if he watches this, benefits from it, I'll be happy. I'll be more than happy. Inshallah. And hope you guys have benefited and learned from this. Please share this with your friends and family. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Till next time. Goodbye.
Hey, give me one. Thanks, Ali. Subscribe. Woohoo!